Hey, welcome back to Atreyu News. Wow, Noon's claim has sparked new battle over Trump accusations. Well, I suppose it would, wouldn't it? Because it goes against the narrative that Trump has not been wiretapped and surveilled, even though there's enough proof to fill a fucking semi. Because of yesterday's claim by Representative Devine Nunes that Trump had incidental surveillance conducted against him, a new war about surveillance of Trump's campaign has begun between lawmakers. As if lawmakers have anything to do with what is true and what isn't. It's hilarious. From the WSJ, the Republican chairman of the House Intelligence Committee ignited a new battle over President Donald Trump's claims that he was spied on by the Obama administration, saying that U.S. intelligence agencies intercepted information about people involved in the Trump transition team. Nunes, who is leading a congressional investigation into alleged Russian interference into U.S. elections, shared his information with the media and Mr. Trump before it gave it to other members of his committee. The move drew criticism from members of the committee in the House and the Senate. That's funny. It drew criticism from members of the committees of the House and the Senate. Well, who's in charge of the House and Senate? It's Republicans. So why would they criticize it? Because they're not really Republicans. And promoted the ranking Democrat on the panel to redouble his push for an independent investigator to take over the Russian probe. So, in other words, the leftists and the Republican traitors are not actually getting the result they want. So they want someone to come from outside to investigate it, to give them what they want. Mr. Nunes, who offered little public evidence for his disclosures other than reports provided by sources he declined to name, said the surveillance of the incoming president's team appeared to be due to what is called incidental collection, meaning that Trump transition officials whose information was intercepted were the intended targets, or weren't the intended targets. He added it was possible the president himself had some of his communication intercepted, though he was declined to elaborate on what sort of information the intelligence agencies collected and how it was collected. I think the thing that they're most freaked out about this is that Trump was actually surveilled, and there's proof of that. But I think what they're really worried about is that every president has been spied on. Everyone. Probably since the beginning of time itself. With his extraordinary breach of protocol sharing such information publicly, Mr. Nunes insisted that instead may have fractured a bipartisan effort by the House and Senate to investigate claims of ties between the Trump campaign and Russia, and may have accelerated the process of bringing in an independent investigator. The disclosure by Mr. Nunes, a one-time senior advisor to Mr. Trump's transition team, represented a possible political lifeline to Mr. Trump as he battled for credibility after Republican and Democrat lawmakers and law enforcement officials debunked his Twitter claims that former President Barack Obama ordered he be wiretapped. Mr. Trump said Wednesday he felt somewhat vindicated, though Mr. Nunes' comments offered no evidence to support Mr. Trump's original claim. Says you. Breaking. Hackers attack ABC News and Good Morning America. Let me guess. Putin. Putin and Russia. Start World War III. Putin and Russia. According to Marisa Mandelson, hackers have attacked the Twitter accounts of ABC News and Good Morning America. The accounts appear to be heavily supporting President Trump. Yeah, well, next they're going to say it was Putin himself. Shouts out to my homie, spread the fucking love at real Donald Trump. They probably did this shit themselves, the fuckers. Hackers are targeting ABC and GMA Twitter accounts. Tweets are being removed quickly. That's funny. They probably did it themselves. Give me a break. ISIS makes claim about London attack and it's bad. So ISIS has claimed the London terrorist attacker was a soldier of the Islamic State in a press release. So this is the thing I have a hard time wrapping my head around, but I suppose I shouldn't be surprised at this point. ISIS, who says in their own title, Islamic State, claims responsibility for such an attack, right? Yet the media does not mention Islam at all. So ISIS claims it. Islam comes out and says, yeah, we fucking did it. Fuck you. We don't care. We're glad it happened. This is the new caliphate. And then what does the West do? Well, Islam had nothing to do with it. Never before have I ever seen an attacker or an enemy of the Republic come out and admit they're the enemy of the Republic, of the enemy of Western civilization, and they deny it. It has to be some of the stupidest lawmakers ever to hold power, or this is a very deliberate act to bring about the destruction of the West. Those are the only two scenarios that could take place, and judging on what I'm seeing, I'm leaning towards the deliberate act, other than the ignorant one. Man behind London attack was an ISIS soldier, terror group claims. Westminster attack in several languages. So they openly admit it, and then the West denies it. Dumbest shit I ever saw or heard about. Carried out by a soldier of the Caliphate. Openly admit it. But the Western media will never say Caliphate, never say ISIS, never say Islamic terrorism, or nothing of the sort. If anything, I'm surprised they didn't blame it on white males.